Facts. Do you think Will Howard will be better than Kyle McCord? Like, I think year two, Kyle McCord starting, I don't think he would have been bad. I don't think he was necessarily bad this year, but I think he would have been better next year, obviously, than he was this year. I don't think he would have been bad.
I think the problem is Ohio State's fan base is beyond the point of player development. Like they want like the finished product, like on the field, ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kyle McCord is one of those player development type players. I think year 3, year 4, Kyle McCord, oh my God, he's probably killing it in the Ohio State system at
What?
that point. Even year 2.
What? Which would have been this would have been year two.
Mm-hmm.
This is also his last year eligibility. He's done after this.
Oh, okay. So I think a second year Kyle McCord in that system would have been. I mean, I'm not saying they would have put up CJ Stroud numbers, but I think he would have been improved.
Yeah, and Will Howard's good, but Will Howard isn't like a world beater. So for me, them making that move, them scapegoating Kyle McCord was basically what it was. Them scapegoating Kyle McCord. You have to be 100% sure that this 1 year rental of Will Howard is better than year two of development and continuity of Kyle McCord actually playing real live snaps when it matters and not just CJ Stroud backup.
And bro,
You got to be 100% sure.
well, and here's the thing: this is a huge gamble because I mean, what I personally think. I mean, I'm just a media guy, so what do I know? But I personally think this whole Kyle McCord thing really hinged on that last drive against Michigan, bro. Because if you take Kyle McCord film from the whole entire season, even from that Notre Dame game when he had that game-winning drive, all the way up to that Michigan game, I didn't really see anything bad with Kyle McCord. Okay, yeah, maybe he's not running for 150 yards like CJ Stroud and throwing for 300.
CJ Stroud wasn't running for 150.
You know what I mean? Okay, he wasn't running for 150, but he wasn't making the plays with his legs like CJ Stroud could. But at the end of the day, I feel like Kyle McCord was decent, bro. Kyle McCord got them within one drive of going to the playoff. You know what I'm saying? One drive. Like that's it. And is Will Howard one drive better than Kyle McCord? Only time will tell.
Yeah, remains to be seen. TBD. TBD.
Only time will
But
tell.
it's one of those things where it's like, is it? I feel like when you make a move like that, a quarterback at a school like Ohio State, you got to be 100% sure that this guy is like leaps and bounds better than the guy you just pushed out the back door.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Will Howard got to be damn near like pushing for the Heisman, bro. For this kind of risk that
For it to
they're
be worth
taking,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
for this risk that they're taking, bro. Like, we can't. I don't want to see no average Will Howard. Ohio State's only beating teams by 10 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see that because honestly, that's not good enough. Mm.
Yeah, because and if we bring on Kansas State, what they had appreciated having Will Howard for his last year eligibility, yes, but Avery Johnson was on his heels to be the guy coming into the season who was a good quarterback in his own right. So Kansas State kind of felt like they had a guy behind him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like if Kansas State feel like they got a guy behind the guy that you pushed your guy out for, you better be right. like you like you better be. And we talk about like Caleb Downs, yes, good pickup. Quinshon Judkins, yes, a good pickup. It always still comes down to the quarterback.
Bro, if we're like, okay, here's a better comparison. If they go from like Kyle McCord to like Dylan Gabriel, all right, I'd be like, all right, bro, look, I can't even argue with you. Like, that's a true upgrade to me. Like, you got to be like that kind of level quarterback. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even consider Dylan Gabriel that level quarterback, but I'm just saying, for sake's argument purposes, that's what you need.
Yeah, yeah. And like was Cam Ward the best ready-made quarterback on the portal in the portal right now? When I say ready-made, I mean like Aiden Childs was ranked higher than him, I think. And Dante Moore is ranked higher than him, I believe. But like those are young guys. Those are true freshmen going into their sophomore year. Ohio State wants obviously a proven veteran. Was Cam Ward the best one? on the like out right now, and he's not even really elite.
Nah, hell nah, bro. Nah. And I thought about that too. I was like, should Ohio State have taken a swing at Cam Ward? And Cam Ward, like, he showed some great flashes at Washington State, but like, nah, bro. Like, nah, nah. I don't think Cam Ward was the best guy off the board.
I'm pulling up 247's rankings right now
Now,
to see
if we're
where.
talking about after Dylan went to Oregon, was Cam Ward the best guy that they probably could have taken over Will Howard?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. Like Cam Ward is nice, but I'm not the biggest Cam Ward fan. Like you can say like, oh, he didn't have X, Y, and Z around him, but like when I would watch
Nah.
Washington State, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad, but like I'm not saying he's a. I never was like, yeah, Cam Ward's a top 5 quarterback in college football.
I think if Cam Ward was really good, then he should have been what DJ Ukulele was to Oregon State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not even like to me. He's not a DJ Ukulele.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if he had to went like if he had to did what DJ Ukulele did at Oregon State, at Washington State, for comparisons purposes, then I'd be like, all right, Cam Ward sweepstakes. Oh my God, who's gonna get Cam Ward? Like, all right, bet. But Cam Ward went like 5-6. Them niggas fell off after week 6. And we didn't hear from Cam Ward the rest of the season, bro. Honestly, like,
No, yeah,
and
and
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I was going to say I'm looking at the quarterback rankings now, and like the top 3 quarterbacks in the portal based off 247 is Julian Sayin, who has not taken a snap in college football yet. I'm not sure he stepped foot on the college campus yet. He was an Alabama commit who a signee who entered the portal now with the movement there. Then Aiden Childs, who obviously was DJ's backup in Corvallis last year, and then Dante Moore at 3, who was a true freshman at UCLA last year. So the top 3 ranked quarterback rankings in the portal are guys who have great potential but can't necessarily even help you yet. So like this this class is pretty weak for quarterbacks, man. Cam
Yeah,
Ward's at 4, Caden Salter's at 5, but he stayed in the portal. Malik Murphy's at 6, who's been a backup the past 2 years.
I mean,
Malachi Nelson,
bro, check this out. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but when Riley Leonard went to Notre Dame, that told me all I needed to know about this class.
yeah, Riley Leonard's at 9. Malachi Nelson is 7, who was who's third string at SC this past year. Will Howard's at 8. Brock Vandergrif's at 10.
Honestly, the best like quarterback that you probably could have taken a swing on was what was that dude Malik from Texas?
Malik Murphy, he's been a backup. He's been a backup 2 years,
Yeah,
2 years running. Like, and they have Kyle McCord at 14 and Will Howard at 9. I mean, Will Howard at 8. Like,
I think, bro.
I don't know if that's
Look,
3. I don't know if that's 3 degrees of separation. I don't know. Like, I don't think it is.
look. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If this Will Howard experiment goes left at Ohio State, Ryan Day is gone.
He's cooked. He's
It's
cooked.
gone. It's gone. It's done. Because now that we're talking this out, because I'm thinking, all right, Will Howard, cool. You know, he's kind of a hot name. You know, he had a decent season at Kansas State, et cetera, et cetera.
When you break it down,
Yeah, it's like, bro, like, what were you even thinking, bro? Like, not what were you thinking, but it's like Benny the Butcher said it the best. You're not supposed to make cheap mistakes, and this might be a cheap mistake. You know what I'm saying?
no, that was it. Wasn't a cheap mistake.
Well, well. It's a very expensive. It's a very expensive mistake, but I feel like at the same time, it's like, bro, like you trying to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get like a good quarterback, but you really not getting like the guy that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Being cheap.
yeah, it's not. It doesn't move the needle like that.
Mm, not at all.
Like we're telling ourselves it does. You know, you're telling yourself it does, but like we don't know. But I don't think it moves the needle like that. And I'll say this too: Ohio State would make the playoff because it's a 12-team playoff. So like, let's say they make it, they lose first or second round, right? And Kyle McCord goes bonkers at Syracuse. Ryan Day still looks terrible. Like Kyle McCord has to not be good in order for this move to make sense.
He has to suck.
Yeah, he has to be bad. Like,
For Ryan Day to be like, oh, I told you all y'all this from the beginning type deal.